welcome to this week's episode of Make It Yours. Today I'm here with one of our product managers at Polaris, Charlie Olson. We're going to learn a little bit about lights today. Charlie, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me, Pat.
So can you tell us a little bit about why a consumer would add a light bar to their vehicle?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. So for daytime applications, there's definitely the dusty environments where you want to be seen even more, so adding more light, definitely a great option to do that. As well as night rides are becoming more popular within our recreational side-by-side customers. So being able to see more further out, as well as around and different spots of the vehicle, a great option. And on the utility side, there's basically no end of the day on the farm or ranch. So having light in front of the vehicle, or all around the vehicle, definitely helps accomplish those tasks when people are using these vehicles to accomplish the work that they need to do.
Sure, so you talked a little bit about brightness, right? And so when you're shopping for a light bar, there's this term lumen that you want to kind of pay attention to. What exactly is a lumen and why should somebody care about it?
Yeah, so at a super high level, the lumen count is essentially how bright the light is. So the more lumens, the brighter the light.
Awesome. And I know there's also something that has to do with color, right? Why does color make a difference, and what colors are our light bars available in?
Yeah, so at Polaris we offer white lights as well as amber lights. The white light's going to be your brightest light to see far and wide, but in certain dusty areas, whether that's snow dust or dust from dirt in the air, the white light scatters a bit. So the amber helps punch through the dust so you can see a little bit better in those situations.
So we've got a couple different shapes and sizes here, right? I think that has to do something with optics. Can you touch on a little bit about that? Kind of what are the different options when you're looking at a light bar and kind of the different throw that you're going to get?
Yeah, so if we boil that down, an optic is basically what's focusing the light. So if you want to see really far out, you would choose a spot optic. So that's going to cast a narrow beam really far in front of the vehicle. A flood optic is going to be a lot wider beam just to see kind of more in the periphery. The optic also kind of helps you define if you want a dual row or a single row. So that's basically if you have 2 stacks of LEDs or 1 stack, depending on the look you're going for your build, as far as if you need to be more compact for space requirements, or if you just want the biggest, baddest light bar you can get.
Well, that's awesome. I think we've got a couple good options here on the table. Can you kind of walk us through these different shapes and sizes?
Yeah, so starting in the front up here, we've got our Pro Armor smaller light bars. Those are meant for more like bumper mounting, so they cast a lot of light forward and down low to punch through the dust. Featured, we've got our amber versions. Those are available in white as well. And in the center here, we've got a roof-mounted rigid single-row light bar. So this has a dual optic, so it's a combo of flood and spot to both get further out and wider in the periphery. Those are more dedicated for up-top mounting.
Okay, right on the roof there.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay, so now I know we just launched this beautiful Polaris Expedition here, and I'm seeing kind of a new curved light bar on the top. Can you kind of take us through what exactly that thing is, because it looks cool?
Yeah, Pat. So this is our brand new 50-inch curved light bar by Rigid. So it's a huge light bar that goes across the entire roof just to really light up the night.
Wow, this thing is awesome. I mean, just the amount of light throw, obviously illuminating as much trail as possible when you're riding at night. I mean, it really brings that night ride to a whole different level. Well, thanks, Charlie, for bringing us all this great information when it comes to the different lighting options that we have. You ride a ton, right? So what would you say is your ideal setup on your rig?
Yeah, Pat, my ideal setup is definitely a combo bar up top, a light down low in amber, and then even in the back, I put a chase light on the back for extra visibility at night.
Awesome. Well, very cool. Well, thanks again for stopping by. You guys heard it here first from Product Pro, Charlie Olson. Thanks so much for tuning in. Learn a little bit about lights with us. To learn more, stop by our website or your local dealer. That's all the time we've got for today. We'll see you next time.